Hi, boys and girls. It's Mr. Wasemann, and today we are going to take the next step in our Famous Hoosier project by taking our research and applying it to a biography. So I have my graphic organizer here, and as you can see, I have filled in a lot of details and answered all the questions required of me in my essential questions list. So I am now ready to start writing my biography. Now, what you will need to do is open up your Google Drive, and I have mine open already. And you're going to go to the section where it says shared with me. Now, you might already see a new file pop up at the top of your Google Drive. If you don't, just go to shared with me. Now, since I created the file I'm talking about, I won't go there. What file I'm looking for is this one. It's entitled Famous Hoosier Visual Template. So let's open that up. And as you can see, it'll pop open a new tab. Now, this is a view-only file, meaning that you won't be able to do anything with this file until you make a copy for yourself. Now, we've done this before in class, friends, but just in case you need a reminder, this is what you do. You're going to go up into the upper left-hand corner where it says File. You're going to click on it, and a drop-down menu will appear, and you're going to look for Make a Copy. Now, unlike when we make a copy of, say, a Google Doc, when you are looking at a slideshow, it's going to ask you, do you just want to make a copy of this selected slide or the entire presentation? And we're going to make a copy of the entire presentation. When I click that, a drop-down window will appear, and up in the name box, it will say copy of. It's very long, so it's cut off here. It's highlighted in blue. Now, rather than just leaving that as the title, what I want you to do is I want you to change the name of your slideshow to the name of your Famous Hoosier. So I'm studying Steve McQueen, so that's the title that my slideshow is going to take. Now, once I change the name and I hit OK, a new tab will appear, and an exact duplicate of what I was just looking at will appear in the tab, only the name will have changed. Now, to keep things from getting too confusing, as soon as my new copy of this template appears, I'm going to close the copy that I started with. Okay, so now I'm able to manipulate and change things around in this slideshow. Let's take a look at this introductory slide. This is a set of instructions that you will leave in place until everything is filled out. Okay, I'm just going to read the first instruction for you because for the next week, we are only going to focus on the biography portion of this slideshow. We're not going to worry about text or GIFs or maps or charts or anything. We're going to worry about writing the biography. Okay, and the instruction says, using your research to guide your work, draft your biography to fill in the content within each slide for your visual. Text should be A, written in complete sentences, B, follow paragraph form, and adhere to fourth grade and writing and grammar expectations. Okay, so let's just go to the next slide. This is going to be our title slide. Once we're completely done with our slideshow and we delete the instructions, this will be our title page, our first page. So once I click on a word or phrase, a text box will appear, and I will be able to change that information. So for our purposes here, I'm going to change the phrase Famous Hoosier to the name of my Famous Hoosier, which is Steve McQueen. Now, as I type that, you'll see that the size of the font is larger than my text box. So I need to make a choice. I can either change the size of my text box, stretch it out a little bit to see if I can make my text fit, or I can change the size of my font. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So my font currently is 48. So let's just make that, let's say 44. See what happens. Oh, that works. Still large enough to be part of a title. Now you see this box where it says picture. That's just a placeholder for pictures that you will eventually look for, but not right now. All I'm concerned with right now is the text. So now I'm going to change where it says student name, and I'm going to put my name first and last. And you are on your way. I'm going to make other videos that talk about the specifics about the content of your biography, but this should get you started. Once you have your copy of the file created, that is the name of your famous Hoosier, you'll be able to start changing things around and start adding your content. And we will talk about that shortly. So until then, have a good day.